star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Shaedon Sharpe.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at power forward. And for the Jazz, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. All eyes on this contest tonight, Doris, as these two squads duke it out for playoff positioning.
Brian, good teams know who their competition is. And when that happens, even in a regular season game, the quality of competition and the intensity gets immediately ramped up. And guess who gets to benefit from that? You and I.
Simons, right side. Pass to Avdia. Back to Simons. Avdia with it. Checked by Sexton. Rebounded by the Jazz. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Markkanen from long range. Knocks down the long J.
You have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Now here's Avdia. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Just 2 to shoot, and finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Simons outside to the paint. Here's Kamare, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Markkanen. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And the second free throw is good.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
Simons with it, picked up by Sexton. Outside for Grant. There's a screen. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Collier. Coming off a 22-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Sexton. Defended by Avdia. Avdia against Sexton. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Portland trailing here. Avdia finds Simons. Back to Avdia. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Collier. With the floater. Rebounded by Kamari. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Simons outside. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-pointer.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. Shoots. Collier, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Kamari. Grant outside. And he banks in the layup.
Now, Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. On the wing, Simons. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. Launches it. Collier, no good. Portland leading. Simons outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. But with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And that one falls for Simons. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Potter, he's checked in for Utah. And so Simons nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Sexton. Markkanen outside. Pass to Sexton. Kessler a screen. Takes the 3. Sexton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant gets it to go.
Well, this guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. Markkanen from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Markkanen's got 9.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. Good on the shot.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. still without a bucket. Marketing outside, and it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw good from Kessler.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Walker Kessler proved he was a rotation player. He gives you unbelievable defense, aggressive rebounding, and very good inside scoring.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
And a look now at the top rookie rebounders in the NBA. Fourth, Donovan Clingan.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Sexton, a chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Trailblazers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Pass to Clingan. Henderson against Sexton to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Collier. No made baskets yet. And here's Markkanen. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Kessler, a screen on Henderson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And finished off by Kessler.
He could tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Henderson outside. Kessler with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
So they take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Down low. Here's Clingan. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Collier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Potter. Markkanen outside. For 3, Collier. Avdia pulls it in.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Simon's shot is good. Simon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Sexton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Over to the wing. Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. And that's good. Collier for 3. Collier's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Blazers making a change here. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Trailblazers, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. And of course, the Jazz, only a few spots below. Portland trailing here. Henderson outside. And he takes Takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Henderson against George. Here's Sensabaugh. 10 points in his last outing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Potter. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. Avdia passes to Henderson. Sparing his second of 3 attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. George passes to Potter. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Avdia. To the inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Henderson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Sharp. And the shot goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Sexton passes to George. Sexton against Sharp. Martin with a screen on Sharp. To the middle. Martin with the bucket.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
And he lobs it up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Henderson against George. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Martin. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Martin with a screen on Sharp. To the inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Sharp. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Sexton against Sharp. Sexton passes to George. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Potter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Man, good whistle there.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Sharp. Good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Gonna look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, then it's Murray, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Now here's Henderson. Fires from deep. The rebound by Potter. Utah leading. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out.
And the first one at the line is good. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Buries it from 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his 3-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Henderson scanning the floor. They set a pick. Here's Murray. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Sharp against Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The way George handles the ball and finds ways to finish inside make him very dangerous.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Martin, he's checked in for Utah.
George, shooting 1.
That's good from George.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Henderson against George. Back to Henderson. From downtown, Utah grabs the miss. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. From the high post, Thybulle with the board. Blazers trail by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The Trailblazers in second.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Utah leading by 6. Pass to George. George draws the double. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Kamare. Ball stolen. Here's George. Martin outside. For three, George. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Williams against Sharp. Shot on the wing. Utah grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Utah making a switch here. Potter's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Walker, he's checked in for Kamara. Portland on D. 9-point game. Yep, that one's good. George has got 12 now in this quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Sharp into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And here's George. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. And here's George. It's hauled in by Henderson. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Takes the 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it. And it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Pass to George. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Sharp against Williams. And that one's good. Sharp's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Blazers trail by 9. Thylo.
Utah foul. Sensabaugh.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Potter. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Juzang in for Williams. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp. Both good from the line that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Utah leading by 7. George with it. He's got 15. Back to Markkanen. That's tipped. It's stolen by Thybulle. Pass to Simons. Kessler with a rebound. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Martin inside. Working on Walker. Martin misses. Blazers trail by 7. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Kessler. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Martin outside. Kessler passes to George. Here's Juzang. Three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Klingon. Shoots over George. And there's Klingon on the assist by Henderson. Klingon's got 8. Jazz leading by 5. George outside. Shoots over Simons. Utah with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. He buries it from 3. He's got 12.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Now here's George. 15 points in the game. Here's Markkanen on the money from 12 feet away.
Boy, the mechanics of Markkanen's shooting is just so pure. You feel like it's going down every time he shoots it.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's go to this, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz Network.
For the Jazz, Filipowski, he's checked in for Martin. Colin Sexton comes in for Juzang. And it's Collier in for George. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Simons. He's got 12. Pass to Kamare. Back to Simons. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, when you put Simons in that pick and roll action, it puts major pressure on the defense.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Greg.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now here's Grant. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Markkanen outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Simons, left side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Kessler with it. Now guarded by Simons. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Collier. Banked it in off the glass. Collier's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Here's Collier. 7 points in the game. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Klingon. Tipped. Here's Simons. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And now a 3-point Portland lead. The Jazz have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Markkanen outside. Pass to Filipowski. For 3, Sexton knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Back to Simons. Shoots over Collier. And it's Simons missing. Utah has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Shot's good by Collier.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Now Simons. He's got 17. Sexton comes with a double team. Here's Klingon. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. And here's Avdia. Pass to Kamari. 1:19 left in the second. Simons outside. 4-3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. From 7 feet. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler. 58 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. It's Avdia on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes a first.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
And both free throws good for Avdia. Utah's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Filipowski. Down low. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Simons finds Graham. Avdia, screen on Markkanen. Here's Grant. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. High arcing shot.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. It's the Jazz. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
I think for the Jazz, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
And I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in at the point guard. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. To the middle. Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. Avdia outside. Grant against Markkanen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And he can't hit the second. Utah leading. To the inside. Sexton misses. The Trailblazers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Simon's shot is good.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simon's strengths, his efficiency from range.
Pass to Sexton. Going inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Avdia finds Grant. Shoots from 12. Knocked loose.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, BA. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
First one falls. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end. When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to dirt. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Klingon. Avdia with it. Simons with it. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Fires the three. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Kessler. Now Sexton, defended by Avdia. Kessler, a screen on Avdia. Sexton passes to Kessler, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Five to shoot. Here's Sexton. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Sexton's got 11. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get lost, man. On the court is your high school.
All right, let's take a moment now to look at the rookie leaderboard. The best playmakers over the last 10 games. Isaiah Collier on top.
I mean, you love the way he's connecting with his teammates. The timing has been a surprise.
Portland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Sexton against Avdia. Simons outside. That three's off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Collier. 13 points in the game. Back to Markkanen. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Simons. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Here's Klingon, and he dunks it down.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen looking it over. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Simons with it. 27 points for him. That shot missing. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. He's covered by Simons. To the paint for the lead. Sexton misses. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Simons outside. Releases. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Simons got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Markkanen. Good. He hits the jumper. Markkanen's got 17 points.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Grant outside.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That free throw misses. And no luck that time either.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Stripped away. Avdia against Sexton. Sexton comes with a double team. Here's Kamari. He's covered by Kessler. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Klingen's shot is off. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Collier. Now here's Kessler. Here's Collier. He's got 13. Markkanen outside. Filipowski for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Simons left side. Over Markkanen and is blocked.
That's the length of Lowry Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
That gives them the lead. Collier's got 4 points now in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Avdia outside. Pass to Klingen. Back to Avdia. Right wing. Now Grant. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Outside Sexton. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got rebound number 8 now. And stolen by Markkanen. Out to the right wing. For 3, Collier. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Portland making a switch here.
Dance team, everybody.
Here's George. He's got 15. Pass to Martin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Martin's got 6.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Sexton against Henderson. Inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Sexton, puts up a deep 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
It's Walker on the wing. It's rebounded by George.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Team foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Kenyon Martin Jr. taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. And he's good on the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Walker, a screen on George.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
George against Henderson. Clock at 6. Murray, a screen on George. Henderson for 3. Murray from outside hits the trifecta. Murray's got 9.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
George outside. Sharp against Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams is checked in for Sexton. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
At the line for the Jazz, Sensabaugh. 1 shot.
Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Sharp against Williams. Sharp passes to Henderson. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. And while we have a moment, a look at the best rookie scorer since the All-Star break. Keontae George is second.
He's looked anything but a rookie. The game is coming naturally to him, and he's just picking his spots and capitalizing on offense.
And that one misses. No good on the second free throw. Martin with the ball. Thibault picks him up. Martin, the pass to George. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Potter. Williams with it. Defended by Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Utah with another miss. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's the teardrop. The kick out to Walker. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sensabaugh, covered by Thibault. For the lead. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for Portland, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Walker out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Murray in at the 5, down low. Tipped away. And they're on the break. Pushing it up now. And the jam by Walker.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Outside, Williams. Pure from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Henderson for 3. Sinks the tray.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Sharp against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to George. Second chance effort. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, rise and fire. Keontae George in the catch and shoot.
Blazers trail by 3. Tries a 10-footer. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
This one for 3. Portland with a rebound. To the inside. To take the lead. Some solid defense from Williams. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Basket's good. Henderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Williams passes to Potter. Pass to George. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, Keontae George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be.
George against Henderson. Thybulle on the wing. Outside Sharp. And Williams over to help. Henderson, the pass to Thybulle. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Martin with a screen on Thybulle. Here's Sensabaugh. To the paint. Here's Potter. The rebound by Murray. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Thybulle. Offensive rebound. Here's Walker. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Outside Thybulle. Over George. And it's Thybulle missing. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. Now here's Williams. Here's Potter. George outside. Lets it go. And another miss by Utah. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Sharp passes to Henderson. Walker, a screen on George. Here's Henderson driving to the basket. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Now George. defensive ball. Yes! And the foul! That's on Matisse Thybulle.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Potter. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Martin. Sexton's checked in for Williams. And it's Collier in for George. So it's Portland now, trailing by 2. Pass to Kamari. Now here's Simons. He's closely guarded. Here's Kamari. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdia making them pay with the right timed pass.
Pass to Sexton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Grant, the pass to Avdia. Grant outside. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collier's got 20. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Avdia outside. Pass to Klingon. Simons outside. Lets a floater go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. And so Simons nails both of them. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen with it. Shoots over Grant. Markkanen misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now Grant. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah trailing here. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Grant. Markkanen misses. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Kamari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Kamari's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Filipowski. Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collier. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Collier's got 22.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Klingon. Over Kessler. Out to the wing. Here's Kamari. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. Outside Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Fires, top of the key. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And here's Grant from the arc. The shot no good. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Collier. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 24.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Pass to Graham. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Klingon. Simons outside. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Simons got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Sexton looking around. There's a screen to the middle. Knocks it loose. And here's Avdia. Grant left side. The rebound by Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Collier. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Filipowski.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3-point land during the 4th. Here's Kamari. Simons with it. 1:50 left to play in the 4th. To the wing on the left. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Collier. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collier. Kessler, a screen on Avdia for 3. Collier, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the wing, right side. We've got 1:08 left to play in the 4th. And here's Grant. Pass to Avdia. The 3 is up. Offensive board. And that one is hammered home.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Once again, everyone, get loud once again for him.
.54 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Inside. And finished off by Kessler. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Avdia
Garcia passes to Grant. Now here's Simons. Grant the screen. He's still feeling it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Simons has got 41.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Simons.